Hi everybody, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with Carolyn. Today I'm going to show you another one-pot meal that you're going to want to keep in the back of your brain for those nights when you don't know what to cook, because you'll probably have all or most of the ingredients on hand. So what is on the menu tonight? Well, we're going to have pasta with spinach and tomatoes. So let's go ahead and get started right off. Now, in the skillet back here, I have heated up 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And to that, I've added 1 onion diced and 6 cloves of garlic minced, or 1.5 tablespoons of the pre-minced garlic that I like to use. And we're going to let this cook just for about 3 or 4 minutes until the onions start to brown. So my onions have started to brown, and now to the skillet we're going to add 1 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes. I'm using the ones that already have the basil and garlic and oregano already in them, but that isn't going to stop me from adding a little bit more oregano and possibly some rosemary, because I like rosemary, and a 1.5 cups of chicken stock. And you're going to just bring that to a boil, and that shouldn't take too terribly long. Now, while this is coming to a boil, I just wanted to let you know, now if you want to cook this in something bigger like this Dutch oven that I have back here, absolutely feel free to do that. I'm using my largest skillet just so you can see. Actually, this is the pot I usually use when I make this, but I wanted you guys to be able to see. So we're just going to let that come to a boil. So this has come to a boil, and I'm now going to add about 8 ounces, or about half of this box of spaghetti noodles right directly to the pan. And these are dried spaghetti noodles. You're not going to pre-cook them, which is what makes this so great, is it just comes together pretty easily. And you just kind of want to try to submerge this as much as possible, the noodles that is, and then get in there you. Now, I didn't say this, but I like to break my pasta in half. You don't have to. People are different sides of the fence on that. Some people say no, you never break it. I think it makes it easier to eat, so I break it. So I've got that pretty well submerged, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lid on it, and I'm going to lower the heat to medium low, and I'm going to cook that for about 7 minutes until the noodles are almost cooked. My pasta is almost cooked at this point, and I'm just going to give this a little bit of salt. I'm going to give it a little stir, and then we are going to add the spinach. And what you do with spinach, it looks like there's so much in there, but it really isn't, is you're going to put it in like that, and you're just going to let it cook down. You can even put the lid on it, and then you're going to, as that wilts, you're going to add more until you get the whole carton in there, or the whole package. Now, if you want to use frozen spinach in this dish, and you can, you would need to thaw it first and then squeeze it dry, because you don't want to add too much extra moisture back into the dish. So I'm just going to let this wilt, and then we're going to add a little bit more. So here is our finished dish, and you want to, at this point, I've incorporated that whole container of spinach. I know you didn't think it would take it all, but it did. And at this point, you want to just let it rest for about 5 minutes before you serve it. And then you're going to sprinkle it with about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, just like that. And that's all there is to it. Bada boom, bada bing. Give this a try, guys. I know you've got this.